Hello, Junior Learning House. I am Pat, and we're doing another reading lesson today. So let's have a bit of a look. So open up your book, and we're doing some of the reading matrices. Now, all of these are colored in because we've already done them. So if you haven't done them yet, they're all in video form on this channel where you're watching them right now. So we're almost finished this entire thing. Good job. So we're going to do this one. Now, this is number 8, and what it says is, explore this website. Choose a planet and write some facts and details about that planet. Ooh, very interesting. So let me show you what that looks like, okay? So I'm going to type in the website, and I'm going to show you right now. Let's have a look together. So when you type in the website, this is what comes up. You don't need to go anywhere else. There's so many different facts about different planets in our solar system. Let me read it to you. It says, planet facts, meaning things that are true, not opinions, things that are true. There are 8 planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, where we live, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Planets in our solar system can be divided into 2 main groups, or imagine all of the planets and we've split them up into 2 groups. Celestial planets and gas giants. Planets that orbit other stars are known as exoplanets. Now, if you're thinking, Pat, this is too much for me to handle, my brain's exploding, it's too early in the morning, it's too late in the afternoon, don't worry, I'm going to show you what to do. So the first thing you need to do is decide on what planet. Lots of different planets. And maybe once you've read some of this information and you've written some of it down, you might want to go back and look at the other planets. They're all very different and very interesting. So you might want to do Earth, Mars, Mercury, lots of different planets. Today, I'm going to choose Mars. So you click on Mars, and then there you go. You get a big picture. Shows you about the planet. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. And you've got so many facts. Now, the best thing about this is you've got different pictures showing you the different size. So here's Earth, and here's how small Mars is. Oh, so that's interesting. So it's a smaller planet. So you've got lots and lots of different features, lots of reading to do. Now, if it all is a little bit too wordy and it's a little bit too hard to understand, that's okay. We can get a little bit of information as we go. So let's open our books and let's start doing this together, okay? So here we go. Let's switch over. So let's say that, all right, well, we want to do the date. So make sure, hopefully, your teacher or your parent or you're looking at your calendar. The date for me today is the 29th. So make sure you write the date, the top corner, so your teacher and your parents, everybody knows when you did this work. Now, I've chosen to do Mars, so I'm going to write my heading as Mars facts, meaning things that are true about Mars. Now, I'm just going to write 3 facts about Mars, but I would love if you wrote maybe 3, 4, or 5 facts. You could even draw a little picture of Mars. Now, if we go back and we have a look, okay, well, what color is the planet? It's mostly red, isn't it? Interesting. Maybe the facts will tell us why it's red. So if you wanted to in your book, well, you could color it in red if that was something that you wanted to do. So let's write a number 1 and a full stop, because this is going to be our first fact, or fact number 1. Already, let's go back and let's have a look at that picture. So already I saw a really interesting fact, and I haven't even started reading yet. So here's an interesting fact. Mars is smaller than Earth. Look how big Earth is, and look how small Mars is. So we can write that down. Now, you can choose Mars if you want. You might choose to do another planet, but maybe try and write one of my facts and 2 or 3 or 4 of your own. So my first fact is Mars is smaller than Earth. There you go. That's a very interesting fact. Another fact that we've got only from the picture, we haven't even started reading yet, is you could say Mars is, you could say mostly red, or you could just say red in color. So there you go. There's two really interesting facts. So if someone doesn't know anything about Mars, from reading your work, they would know that Mars is smaller than Earth and Mars is red in color. Number 3, let's have a read now and read nice and slowly. And there's a lot of tricky information. So maybe if a parent or a carer is there to help you read, that'd be great. But if you're just reading by yourself, just go nice and slow. Mars facts. Well, already, if we look up here on this side, I can see that Mars has 2 moons. There you go. That means Mars is floating around our solar system, and there's 2 little moons floating around Mars. So that's interesting. So on Earth, we only have 1 moon, but Mars has 2 moons. We haven't even started reading, and we've got another fact. Let's write that down. I think that's pretty interesting. Another fact. You could even change your picture. If you're going to color this in red because that's Mars, well, now you could draw 2 moons because Mars has 2 moons. Mars has 2 moons. There you go. Let's do one more fact together. Okay, so pause the video and make sure that you've done your dates, make sure that you've got the website up, make sure that you've done your title, and hopefully you can start doing your facts as well. But I'm going to show you one more. Let's have a read together. Here we go. All right. So, facts about Mars. All right, so, whoa, there's so many interesting things. So, ooh, there you go. I really like, and you could read through all of them, telling you different sizes or telling you how big they are, anything like that. But let's have a look at this one here. Only 18, oh dear, only 18 missions to Mars have been successful. So what that means is people from Earth have tried to go to Mars, try to land on Mars, or they've tried to send robots to Mars. They've tried to send things to Mars, and they've only made it onto Mars 18 times. Maybe they've crashed in the sky, maybe they've crashed on the land, maybe it didn't make it. They were sending robots mostly. So let's have a look. As of September 2014, there have been 40 missions to Mars. So that's interesting. There have been 40 missions, but only 18 were successful. I'm going to use that information. So let me show you what I'm going to write. So I'm going to go back to my book, and for my last fact, I'm going to write, there have been 40, because that was 40 in total, right? There have been 40 mission. I'm going to use the same language from the question. There have been 40 missions to, big capital M for Mars. There have been 40 missions to Mars. And I'm going to write another sentence. Only how many were successful? Do you remember? 18. Only 18 were successful. That means only 18, landed, or the robots made it, or anything like that. It's very, very hard, sending a rocket ship up to go from Earth to space to Mars. So only 18 were successful. Now, not to make your brain explode, but if you were thinking about fractions, well, you could even think that 18 out of 40. It's a very low number, isn't it? Not even half. So there you go. So quick recap, date at the top, go to the website, choose your planet, write your planet facts, Maybe you want to draw a little bit of your planet and draw the different moons and write down, 3, 4, 5 different facts, and that's it. And the best thing is, once that you make it to the end, although I don't know where my coloring in pencil is, oh dear. Once you make it to the end, you can color in that square because we've done it now. So well done. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Please get your family to send the photo if they can. Otherwise, keep it in your workbook to bring back to school. We'll see you all very soon.